travelers, we have made our way to Disney's Polynesian Village Resort for a little resort tour. So come along and let's see what the Polynesian has to offer us today. This is the new redesign of the Porte-Cochere at the Polynesian. You'll see the monorail parked right up there. So let's head on into the resort. And as you enter the Porte-Cochere, this is where you will catch your Ubers and Lyfts, and of course your transportation to and from the airport right over here. You will come in and then you will be surrounded by the lush greenery of the Polynesian as you come in. Absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to head right over this bridge and into the building. But first, let's take a look at that beautiful waterfall. On the left-hand side, before you enter, it looks like they've actually opened this up a little bit. I don't remember seeing all this lush greenery, but you get a better view of the waterfall right there. I would say Disney, if you could move these trash cans right here, and this would be a great photo op for families. And remember to always look around, remember detail everywhere. But now, heading in, waterfall to our right, waterfall to our left, heading into the main building. Love that right there. And of course, the Polynesian Village Resort right there as we enter in to the grand ceremonial house here. Boutique to the left, their gift shop, one of their gift shops. They have three. And then of course you want to make sure to look down at the floor because you never know who you may see. And then we got Maui right up here. Remember, this used to be a waterfall many moons ago, but now it's Maui. And then upstairs is where most of the activity takes place on the second floor. That's where Ohana's, Kona's, and the monorail loop is. And the other two gift shops are right up there. We have a little display here in the lobby, which I've never seen, the history of the lei right there. I will go nice and slow so you guys can maybe pause and read that. But then they have the leis here. Okay. Whoever did this one here is fantastic. And then all of these right here. Coming in over to here. The Sour Patch Kids. So these are cast-made leis right here. Okay, who made the bagels? Bravo on the bagels. And then this one here. Fantastic. In the lobby, they will have the Polynesian Village map right here. This is the great ceremonial house. That is where we are now. And then Tonga and Fiji and all this. I've always wanted to stay in Tavola over there. But we have stayed in the Tukilau right there and was blessed by the Ozium family for that stay as well as the bungalow stay that we stayed in. But look, the contemporary right there, and of course the Magic Kingdom right there. So we are going to take a look at the grounds and see all the interesting facts here about the Polynesian. Make sure to always look around at the great artwork, and also they have a board right here, informational board. And remember, because this is a deluxe resort, but they do early entry for the deluxe resorts, and that is right there by the elevator. So as you head towards the back of the lobby, there will be a Polynesian resort. This is like a little bar that they open up in the afternoon. The sketch artist is right over there to get your caricatures. Right outside is one of my favorite locations, the Pineapple Lanai out there. And of course the DVC desk over here, because since this is a DVC building, you can take a tour. So if you'd like to take a tour of the DVC rooms, just come see these folks over here by the boutique, and they will make sure you see those rooms. You get to see one of the water bungalows and one of the studios right now, because that's all they have is our deluxe studios and bungalows. Maps everywhere, so you're not going to get lost. We're going to start here on the outside. Right here is their play area, the grass area, but this is also where they do their movies under the stars. They come out and blow up the screen right there. This is out by the pool area. Also a dining area over here for Captain Cook's, which we have done a ton of Captain Cook's. You can see peeking out over the top the new Polynesian Tower that's coming along nicely. and that is the pool and volcano area. That's actually got a slide in it right there. Then over here, this is their concierge building right here. I think this is one of them, and there's another one down there. But if rumor has it, what everybody says, this corner room right here, they say that's where John Lennon signed the absolving papers for the Beatles. But I'm not really sure anybody knows what room they were in. And then over here, you can see a beautiful view of the Grand Floridian across the way. We're actually walking the path that goes right beside the pool. They do have hot tubs here in the pools. Beautiful pool view rooms. Heading this way, that the Hawaii building is the concierge. That's where the concierge lounge is in there, which I will show you the backside because they have a spectacular view of the fireworks and the back of the resort. Heading this way, and that is the Hawaii building right there. Right behind these rocks here at the pool is the jacuzzi, and then you come back over here, the Hawaiian building entry, and of course you gotta have, there's a desk right there for all the concierge guests to go up to the lounge area. Let me oh, look at that. Straight ahead, off in the distance, is the beautiful Cinderella's castle. So this is why the Polynesian is so popular during fireworks. Right over here on the beach. Now, when it's special events, special dates, 4th of July and stuff like that, you will have to wear a band on your wrist to be able to watch the fireworks from the beach area, because they know everybody comes here to want to see them. So it's got to be resort guests, or if you've got a dining reservation, stuff like that. But they have their fire pit right here for their s'mores and stuff they do at night. Of course, their boat launch right here. Their boat launch will go from here to Magic Kingdom, from Magic Kingdom to Grand Floridian, to Grand Floridian back to here. That is the boat launches. They will have the big ones like this, and they have the little boats. They also come here. And then right over here is the new DVC tower. We're going to go take a look at that in a moment, but we're going to head right this way, take a look at the bungalows, Sunset Point, and anything else we might find along the way. Like I said, the Hawaii building right here faces this way, faces the bungalows and the Magic Kingdom right over there. But right down here at the end, right over here where those big windows are, that's the concierge lounge for the resort guest. Remember, DVC is differently. So even though you are staying in a bungalow out here, you do not get an access to the DVC lounge. I mean, to the concierge lounge. Just a little, wanted to let everyone know that. They have swings and volleyball out here. It's just so good. It's just so gorgeous. Music's playing, always in the mood. Very submersive. This resort might be one of the most submersive resorts that I think we have for a deluxe. We have made our way to the top of Sunset Point. You get a great resort view here. There's benches up here. Of course, the Grand Floridian across the way. The castle right over that way. The bungalows in front of us. The ferry boats coming in and out. Absolutely wonderful. The TTC is right over there, which we have to walk that way because there's a little information you need to know about the Polynesian, just like the Contemporary and just like the Grand Floridian. But absolutely beautiful. Now, of course, when the bungalows weren't there, this was a straight shot look at the castle. So now you gotta kind of come over here and get the beautiful view. I've actually thought, me and Michelle have always wanted to renew our vows and stuff. I thought this would be a great place to do a vow renewal right here overlooking the castle. What do you guys think? When we stayed here at the Bora Bora Bungalows, we actually stayed at 7012, that one right there, and we still cannot thank the Ozium family enough for gifting us that stay as well as the deluxe studio stay. So thank you once again to the Ozium family. I hope you guys come and visit one day so we can finally meet you and say thank you in person. As you continue along the pathway here behind the buildings, now these buildings here are Disney Vacation Club. That building there is Disney Vacation Club, and there's a building in front that is Disney Vacation Club. But this pathway right here will take you to the Ticket and Transportation Center. Space Mountain off in the distance. Now, I will say, when you stay in the bungalows, be prepared at 7 o'clock in the morning, because those horns on those ferry boats are loud. But usually you're up by then so you can see the sun rising and everything. But they are loud, so be prepared. Like I said, signs everywhere, but if you notice the very bottom, it says monorail to Magic Kingdom and Epcot. That's why we are taking this pathway, because in order for contemporary guests, Polynesian guests, or Grand Floridian guests, they have to take the monorail to Epcot. There is no bus service to Epcot. So in order for them to catch the monorail here to Polynesian, they got a great little pathway right around this corner. So right here at the end of the Mora building and the Pagu Pagu building will be the pathway right here. Take this pathway and you're going to head over to TTC. Now, you will have to go through security once you get over to TTC, but once you're through security, you don't have to go through security again at Epcot. So in order to get to Epcot, you got to come over here to TTC or catch an Uber or Lyft and catch the monorail that goes to Epcot right over there at TTC. But that is the entry right there. The crowds doesn't look too bad today. That's a tram just dropped off. And then you just go through security and you're on your way to Epcot. And we are going to walk through the Pagu Pagu building right there. I guess that's how you say it. I'm going to show you the difference between a DVC building and a resort building. And there is a difference. Hopefully it's still, yes, there we go. Okay, the decorations will be different. The carpets will be different. The name badges, the coloring. Because remember, DVC runs itself. It is not part of the it is part of the Polynesian, but kind of not part of the Polynesian. That is the entry right there. Used to be a DVC desk right there, but that's no longer there. But you can tell by the carpeting and by the interiors. By the way, there's 1103. That is a DVC read. This is where they come and bring you for a tour. So you go up to the front desk and they will bring you to this room, and then they take you to one of the bungalows outside. But this is a DVC hallway. Okay, out of Pagu Pagu, we are going to head to a resort building, as I like to call it. Over here between the three DVC buildings, they do have barbecue grills and picnic tables for the DVC members. And there is also a free laundry over here for DVC members. But we're going to head this way. Now, the one thing that is different here than the other DVC over at the Contemporary, they do not have their own pool. The Contemporary has a pool that only DVC members are allowed to use. Here, the two pools that are on property at the moment, and I say at the moment, can be used by any of the guests. This used to be their clubhouse and gym, but they do not have a clubhouse and gym anymore. So if you are staying at the Polynesian and you love to use the gyms in the morning, you are allowed to head over to the Grand Floridian and use their gym as a courtesy to the guest here. But this is not yet reopened. This used to be the gym, the kid care area, and the DVC community hall. But that is not opened. But I am sure when the new building comes along, they will have a community hall and their own pool. That'd be my bet anyway. But also remember, it's all in the details. Just look at the sidewalks, because it's supposed to represent lava flow, because we're heading over to this pool right over here in the middle of these buildings. And like I said, this pool can be used at all times, and this pool opens at 7 a.m. so you can start swimming at 7. They have private little bungalows that you can sit under. That is all handled through recreation, so if you want to rent one of those, we'll walk up here real quick. Doesn't look like many people are in there, but I can show you the dining location. They have some of the best chips at this location. Do got to get something to eat today. Maybe. We've eaten a lot here. We've done a lot of food reviews here. You guys can go back and look at. But this pool hour is from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and you have to have a magic band for this pool as well as the volcano pool. You have to have magic band to be able to swim in those. And the resort guests, you see the bungalow style little huts over there. Those can be rented and you just have to go through recreation. But this is a great little area to sit and eat at. As we head to the bus stop, we got to go around. They are doing some tree trimming and all that good stuff. But this building right here, there is a guest laundry service over there. So if you go to this building right here, at the end of, I'm not sure what this building is called. I have to find out what this one's called. Let me take a look at my map. This resort building right here is the Rarotonga. So at the other end, not going towards Ceremonial House, but away from Ceremonial House, you'll see this guy right up here at the top of this building. That is where the guest laundry is. It's on the back corner right over there. But let's take a look at this hallway and see if we can see a difference between resort hallway and DVC hallway. And right off the bat, you can look at the coloring. The flooring is a little lighter, different artwork, different wall sconces, and wider. The DVC are wider. Notice these are a little more narrower in the hallway. Now these are the Moana rooms. These will be decorated Moana theme. DVC will not. DVC rooms will just be Hawaiian theme. These are Moana themed rooms. So yeah, the hallways are a little bit narrower. Narrower? Is that a word? But like I said, lighter, brighter, different walls. And we are heading towards the Great Ceremonial House. And to let everybody know, all the buildings have elevators, and they will have ice machines and Cokes on, I think it's every floor here, or it might be every other floor, but elevators for every building. And we've made our way back to the Great Ceremonial House. We're going to head this way, head to the other side, and let's go take a look at that Vacation Club Tower. We're still on the bottom floor, haven't got up to the top floor yet, but we will. And as you can see now, we're back to Pineapple and I and the sitting area out here for Captain Cook's and the pool right over there. So we have made our way over to the other side of the Great Ceremonial House. Right there is Tonga. That's one of the rooms I'd love to stay in because it has a fantastic castle view right here. This is their marina. We're going to walk down this pathway a little bit, see how far we can get. But that is their marina right there. But I bet you can get some great firework views from right there. So let's head this way towards the new construction. Now usually this was the walkway that would take you to the Grand Floridian. I do believe at the time the walkway is closed, or it may be out a little bit further, but hopefully that walkway will open back up to get you over to the Grand Floridian right over that way. But that right now, that is where the great Luau show used to be right there, and they took that down, and now we're getting this DVC tower. Since we are walking through the building, let's take a look at some of the dining and entertainment offerings here at Disney's Polynesian Village. I have made my way to the end of the Fiji building because this is where you can come see a great view of this tower. Now, a lot of people, I am not one of them, I cannot wait till this tower opens. I am very excited for the opportunities for the vacation club. Right here is the water along this way. This is where the sandy beach used to be, right over here. I'm sure it will return at some point for the weddings and stuff, but look at that. That is going to be a great addition to the Polynesian. I know I may be alone and you guys might not agree with me, but paint's going up nicely. Construction is moving along nicely. still want to know what that big hole in the middle is. That like an observation, a firework observation for this tower? Not quite sure. Hopefully the pathway will continue along the lagoon to get you over to the vacation club. Hopefully there'll be a restaurant there and there, or some type of food, and maybe even a pool on the backside. You never know. We're not really sure what all's coming, but I think it's looking quite. I'm liking the progress of this. Normally I don't show a lot of construction, and I thought the pool was going to be behind the building for some ungodly reason, but that's the parking lot because it's right out by the road. Right over here's the pool. You can see the jacuzzi off in the distance. The pool's right there. I honestly believe when this is all done and everything, we will have a new entry into the Polynesian. It won't be the normal entry that everybody comes into. I think it's going to be on the corner, so it will come to the Polynesian and to the vacation club. But just look at the views they are going to have. Absolutely gorgeous. And for you runners, walkers, and joggers, they do have a running map right there. And once the walkway is done, you could actually walk from here all the way to the Magic Kingdom, which would be right up top here. Making our way back into the Great Ceremonial House from the VG rooms, you're going to have Trader Sam's Tiki Terrace, which will be down this way, Captain Cook's, and the lobby and front concierge. So let's head on inside here. Trader Sam's Grog right there, Grotto. Get here at 3 if you want to try to get a seat in there. Sometimes it's in walk-in. Sometimes there's a 3-hour wait. You just never know. They will take your name and number and call you when there is space available. And remember, it's space available. You could be with other people. You could be sitting with other people. And guests of all ages are welcome before 8 p.m. After 8, it is adult only. Making our way down the hallway from Trader Sam's there will be Captain Cook's, which we have been there quite a few times. Best place to get Tonga toast. A lot of people don't know that. Then you come around this way. There'll be restrooms to your right. And then as you come this way, you'll see the great wall there of all the memorabilia and of past employees. I remember her. She used to do the luau's classes in the lobby on the weekends and make delays out front. And then you'll come around this way. The stairs will take you upstairs. And now we're back into the Great Ceremonial Hall. And Boutique is right there for merchandise. I will go in real quick, and it's usually right over here. Nope, it's not there. Usually they put the Trader Sam's stuff right over there, but I don't see any. So we're going to go out here. Vacation Club right there. And then back out over here. There we go. We are back out in the main lobby. We got one more place to go up to the second floor to see all the dining locations. And we're going to head out by the bus stop to show you just where and how to get to different locations on property. Since we're right here at Boutique, I might as well show you the Polynesian Village Resort designed just for this resort. So you can only get this here. You can't go to other resorts and say, hey, do you got that chip bowl? No, they won't have it. Salt and pepper shaker right there. Chip and dip bowl. Hospitality set, they like to call it. They got the coconuts right there. They got the Dole Whips right there. The Trader Sam's dip right there. Of course, their clothing right there. Their Tervis cups right here. What kind of nuts are these? Ooh, I cannot remember. There's a certain, I cannot know what these nuts are called. If you guys know, leave it in the comments down below. And then you come over here. Of course, you have the robes. They have their own Loungefly right there. They have their own figurine right there. And one of my favorite things, besides the ears, is the lamp you can buy right here. And that lamp is $2.99. And they will ship the stuff home for you guys. Whenever you buy stuff at Disney, as long as it's bought at a Disney store, they will ship it for you. So just remember that. If you can't get it home, they'll be glad to ship it. Finishing off the Polynesian merchandise, we got a Polynesian Dole Whip t-shirt. And of course, Kid shirts down there. That's what we've seen on the mannequin. More kid shirts. And they need to make this in a big adult size, as big as I can get it. This might be one of my favorite tikis right there. He's looking through the glass. I always love that tiki. And for all you vacation club members out there and fans, they have a new line that has come out. We have the new Lounge Fly, the Spirit jersey right there. They've got their corksicle tumblers, their Tervis mugs, their coffee mugs, which actually says Vacation Club inside. The new ears right there, new ornaments, and the new t-shirts right there. Now, this is pretty much in all the vacation clubs now. It's not directed at one resort or another, but this is their collection for all, like I said, it's all the vacation club. But this is now rolling out. There's a new piece of luggage. They don't have it here. They must have sold it out already, but it's pretty awesome. Exiting Boutique and now heading over here to the elevators or maybe the stairs. I think I'm going to take the stairs today. More of that great ceremonial house. And we're going to head right over this way. Remember, as you're going up the stairs, to look. You never know who you may find and where he may be hiding. All kinds of little hidden Mickeys all over the place. So make sure you look at the bamboo. You never know. Okay, almost up the stairs. Walking up the stairs here. Okay, right in front of us is Ohana's. They are doing a character breakfast this morning. And you come this way, and this will be the other two retail locations. The elevators are there. Come out this way. Moana Mercantile, that's all the food and grab and go stuff. ATM. And then right over here is the clothing, toys, and all the gift stuff over here at Moana Mercantile. Right there. Of course, this will lead to the platform that takes you to the monorail. We have Kona Cafe and Kona Isle right ahead of us. And then this right here, the, of course, great view of the lobby, great ceremonial house. And right over here. Now, Tambu Lounge is known to serve some of the items you can get at Ohana for dinner. But they serve it over here starting at 4 o'clock. You can get their stuff over here at Tambu Lounge if you don't have a reservation to Ohana. But this is the Tambu Lounge bar. Everything is right there. And then you'll get a spot right over here for you can get some of the stuff from Ohana's. So starting at 4 o'clock at Tambu Lounge, this is what you can get here. The lounge bites, the California roll, the honey coriander chicken wings, which is what they serve at Ohana's. The pork ribs, ooh, those sound good. The pot stickers, the Ohana noodles, the Pilani shrimp, and you can also get the bread pudding here. Here at Ohana for the character buffet, character breakfast. It's not a buffet. It's an all-you-can-eat though, but it's not a buffet. It's family style. You will get Mickey, Pluto, Lilo, and Stitch, and I believe it's one of the best values for a character breakfast on property. So travelers right in front of the Rarotonga, I believe, and the building that has the laundry right here will be the bus stop, the bus depot, and this is for all the resort. So this is the one and only bus depot, and they will have screens just like all the other bus depots that will tell you the next time for your next bus or your location. So if you're trying to get to Disney Springs, it'll tell you what time the next bus is. Hollywood Studios, next bus. Epcot, no bus. Remember, you got to go to TTC. So that monitor right there will show you the best way to get where you're going. Magic Kingdom, use the monorail or the boats. Epcot, monorail, and then the 3 buses there. And then, of course, if you're going to Typhoon Lagoon, you got to go to Disney Springs and then catch a transfer bus from there. Okay, travelers, I hope you enjoyed our walk around tour of the Polynesian. and you got to see everything you wanted to see, and just see all the great details here at the Polynesian and what it has to offer. To me, it's one of the most immersive resorts that we have on property. I absolutely love it. The music, the surroundings, the view of the castle, the view of the fireworks. It's a fantastic resort, and if you ever get a chance to stay here, I highly recommend it. We've seen everything possibly. We've seen the food. We've seen it all. So until next time, travelers, like we always say, travel and adventure is out there.